What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon SoulSilver. Last time, we picked up Anna from the PC, and we explored a few caves here and there. And today, well, we're gonna go pick up our Pokeballs from Kurt real quick. He's gonna have some heavy balls for us. Ah, Tyke, I just finished your Pokeball. Here, and we got some heavy balls. Sweet, they will catch heavier Pokemon easier. And you know what? Since I think that Togetic's going to be on our team for a little bit, let's actually teach him Fly, so we can go from town to town. Easy. Unfortunately, I think he's going to be replacing NCS until we can get a better flyer, so let's get rid of Headbutt. The only reason I gave him Headbutt was so I could get Dan, and now that we have Dan on our team, Headbutt's kind of worthless, so Fly's much more useful. And we're actually going to use Fly to fly back to Cherry Grove because there's something I want to pick up there for Anna. Now, a lot of people know, well, they know, but it's easily overlooked because it's in such an early town that there's a very helpful item here for Water-type Pokemon, which Anna is a Water-type Pokemon. So let's head down here. And you can see this guy all the way across the water. Well, not all the way across the water, like a few tiles. Hopefully we won't have any wild Pokemon encounters. That would be unfortunate. Perfect. A Pokemon I caught had an item. I think it's Mystic Water. I don't need it, so do you want it? Sure. Back to fishing for me, then. Alright, well, now that we've got that, let's give it to Anna. What Mystic Water is, it's kind of like Miracle Seed, where it will boost the power of Water-type moves, which is perfect for Anna because she's Water-type. Water-Ice type, to be more precise. And I think what we're going to do today is we're just going to head on to the next area of the game, which is east of Ecruteak. So, let's get on the way. We get to hear two great songs. The Ecruteak song and the Route 42 theme. Oh, it's so good. There's a few ways to get to the next town. You could go through Mount Mortar, but we'll eventually get to Mount Mortar in the future. And you can just surf straight across, which is the faster way. Let me just put up a Super Repel. And let's do this. Anna, swim us across. Or surf us across, I guess, would be the better phrasing. Any hidden items over here? I don't think so. Oh my god. It's Suicune. Let's go catch him. D-Rex, cut this down for us. Alright, here we go. Battle on! What? Oh, rude. It just pushed us out of the way. Here's Ucene, who's always at the scene of the crime. Suicune, how brave it is. How refreshing it is. What, are you drinking it? How beautiful it is, and how quickly it moves. Tyke, you seem to be around where Suicune would appear. Well, that's okay. My desire to search for Suicune is far beyond yours. My grandpa was quite into myths. I've heard so many stories about Suicune from him. Suicune, I won't stop following you until I've found out what you're after. You hear me? Okay. And down here, I believe the color we were missing is pink. So, there's a pink apricorn right here, which will make, I believe it's called the Love Ball, where if the Pokemon that you have out is the opposite gender of the Pokemon you're trying to catch, it will have a higher success rate. So right now, since Anna's at the front, we can catch male Pokemon a lot easier than female Pokemon. And orange, I can't remember, or yellow. Guess there is no orange. Alright, so let's head up here, we'll grab this item, and we'll continue surfing to the east. Super Potion, not bad, not bad. In fact, I think the Pokemon we have on us that can have the highest HP is Anna, so once she gets high enough level, we might need some Hyper Potions to heal her up. Alright, you can battle that guy, you can battle these guys. I think you have to battle this guy, so let's battle him real quick. Oh, it's a furry. Hey, this is my secret place. Ooh, gross. Get lost, you outsider. Hey, whoa. Outsiders was a great book. Good movie. Great book. He's got a Nidorina. It's a poison-type Pokemon. Evolves into Nido Queen via Moonstone. Let's just surf with our Mystic Water powered surf. Nidoqueen is a ground poison type. Very good Pokemon. Very good. And we'll keep battling. And here's Nidorino, the male counterpart of Nidorino. Evolves into Nidoqueen upon exposure to a Moonstone. Also ground poison. Both of them have very high stats all around. Nidoqueen is more defensive, Nidoking is more attack-driven. Offensive, I guess, would be the word. I should have used my Moonstone. You should have. You could have easily put up a better fight. Actually, probably not, since ground's weak to water. Would have been a worse idea to evolve it. And here we have Mahogany Town. We'll check out Mahogany Town a little bit. What you got to say, old man? Are you off to see the Gyarados at Rampage at the lake? No, didn't even know that was a thing to do. Ooh, the gym. Let's talk to this guy. He seems to be in the way.
Have you seen this guy with a black cape? He has been going back and forth between here and the Lake of Rage, saying strange radio waves are being transmitted. Who is he, I wonder?
I don't know, but you're in the way of the Pokemon Gym, and I guess he's not gonna move. Mahogany Town Pokemon Gym. Leader Price, the teacher of Winter's harshness. Alright, well that's odd. Let's just head out of the town. Hey, ya kid. I see you're in the Mahogany Town. I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Since you're new, you should try a yummy Rage candy bar. Right now, it can be yours for just 300 Pokédollars. Want one? No thanks. Oh, fine then. He won't let you leave. He'll keep asking you questions over and over again. It's a weird looking tree. Looks like it's got some metal things sticking out of the top. Oh well. Just a souvenir shop. Nothing suspicious about it. No need to be alarmed. Well, this is odd. Let's go in here and see what's going on. Huh? You hear wind blowing into this room? That is just me whistling. Enough about that. Why don't you buy something? Sure. Oh. Well, he's got crap. Anything else I may do for you? No thanks. We'll just leave. What do you got to say? Hehehe, the experiment worked like a charm. Magikarp are just worthless, but Gyarados are big money makers. Odd. Very shady dealings going on here. And I'm gonna save real quick, because it's starting to lag, which means my computer's putting up a lot more, and it was running smoothly, but I had to scrap the first recording because I had a sprite glitch, so this will help stop a sprite glitch as well, so we'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, we're back, and let's head into this last house to see what's going on, see if there's any light to shed on this situation. I heard that a red Gyarados appeared at the Lake of Rage. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados are rare in that lake. Weird. And aren't Gyarados blue? My top radio show? I'd say Pokemon music. Okay. Didn't ask ya about that. Well, maybe we did, you know. We're a silent protagonist. So, the only way we can go here is north, towards the Lake of Rage, which, the music, gotta love the music. What you got to say? I heard that you can find a red scale occasionally. Speaking of which, I know a person who'd appreciate a red scale. Who? I can't remember. Okay. Odd. Alright, I'm gonna try to avoid many battles here because, well, let's just say one part of this could take a little bit of time. Oh crap, it's rockets. Hold it there, kiddo. The toll is 1,000 Pokédollars to go through. Thank you very much. Okay, of course, when something shady's going on, they show up. Hee hee hee, we're making a bundle. Everyone wants to see what's going on up at Lake of Rage. Shady business. Shady business. Let's pick this up real quick. What is it? Max Ether. It will fully restore the PP of one move for Pokemon. I love this music. Alright, we're gonna try to sneak past as many of these people as we can. And I'll probably battle them off screen, do some leveling up. There are a lot of trainers here to gain experience off of. And here we have the Lake of Rage. Ooh, it's a little bit rainy. Fishing Guru's house. Ooh, maybe we'll get an extra rod. We'll get a new rod. That sounds so wrong. The Lake of Rage is actually a crater made by rampaging Gyarados. The crater filled up with rainwater, and the lake was formed. That's the story passed on from my grandpa's great-great-grandpa. Couldn't you have just said your great-great-great-great-grandpa instead of your grandpa's great-great-grandpa? Whatever. It used to be that you could catch lively Magikarp there, but I don't understand what's happening. So, shady dealings all around with this area. What you got to say? Did my eyes deceive me? I saw a red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage, but I thought Gyarados were usually blue. They are. What's she talking about? What you got to say, old man? The Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. Yeah. What the hell? Seems to be a Pokemon up there. Let's hop into the water real quick and see what's going on. Oh my god! That's a red Gyarados. Gyarados are usually blue. What's going on here? Yasha! Here we have Gyarados. Gyarados is a very, very aggressive. Well, real quick, I'll say. First off, you'll notice that it's red, and it had kind of a pop there of sparkles, I guess you would say. That's because this Gyarados is what is referred to as shiny. This is a shiny Gyarados. It's completely scripted that this Gyarados is going to be shiny, and it kind of introduces you to shiny type Pokemon. Shiny type Pokemon are ultra, ultra, ultra rare. My entire life, I've only come across 2. But back to Gyarados. I'll talk more about shiny Pokemon after we take care of this. Gyarados is a very aggressive water flying type Pokemon. It evolves from Magikarp. Magikarp's kind of worthless, but Gyarados is a very good offensive Pokemon. It has a quad weakness to electric because it's, well, water flying type. And we're just gonna start chucking Pokeballs at it because having a red Gyarados would be pretty cool. But yeah, very, very good Pokemon to have. And I guess I could talk a little bit more about shiny Pokemon. Like I said, shiny... There's the pop again. Shiny Pokemon are ultra, ultra rare. You have like a 1 in 4,000 or 8,000 chance each time you encounter a Pokemon. So it's not like if you encounter 4,000 Pokemon, one of them's guaranteed to be it, because it's each individual Pokemon that you run into is gonna have a 1 in 4,000 or 8,000%, or 1 in... you know what I mean. And I've only run across 2 in my entire life. One was a Sentret, and the other was a Badoo. So, unfortunately, one was crap, but the other one was amazing. Ah, come on. I might have to throw a Great Ball at this, because since it's a Gyarados, and Gyarados is a very high-level Pokemon, or high-experience Pokemon, it has a much lower catch rate percentage. Very difficult to catch. But yeah, it's completely scripted that this one's gonna be shiny. Urgh! Do a little more damage on it. Of course, now it's awake, so we're gonna have to put it back to sleep, and that's not gonna be a possibility since Ramsey just fainted. Alright, who can we send out here? Let's send out Togetic. We'll see if Togetic can do some damage here. Use Yawn. I forgot he had Yawn. 100% accuracy! Ooh, Twister. Oh, okay, Twister doesn't do much damage. Alright, we'll use Extra Sensory to do a little more damage on it. Very angry looking Pokemon too, which they are known for their anger, rage Pokemon or whatever. Great Pokemon to have on your team. Great Pokemon to have on your team. But we are not going to be using it because we have, of course, Lapras, Anna. We have our Water-type Pokemon, and we have a Flying-type Pokemon. But it is cool to have a red Gyarados. That didn't do hardly any damage, but it is back asleep, so let's start chucking some Pokeballs at it. If we run out of Pokeballs, I'll start using some Great Balls. But I hope to catch it in a Pokeball. Oh, perfect! Alright, let's see what we got here. Once it appears, it goes on a rampage. It remains enraged until it demolishes everything around it. See, they're known to be... It's the atrocious Pokemon. And we're not going to be using it on our team, but I wanted to catch it just so I could have a shiny Pokemon. So we won't nickname it. We might get him out just to see how it goes. Ooh, we got a red scale. Awesome. Alright, so let's get out of the water here. I guess I should leave this in. I know I didn't talk or anything, but here's Magikarp. Now that now that we're at the Lake of Rage, you can catch a lot of Magikarp here. And hey, there's a guy with a black cape and a Dragonite. Who's he? That red Gyarados wasn't acting right. As I feared, someone must have forced it to evolve. Did you come here because of the wild tales? You're Tyke. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumblings, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Tyke. I can tell that you are a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Sure. Lance, I guess his name is Lance. It seems that the Lake of Rage's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is probably the cause, and that suspicious souvenir shop. I'll be waiting for you in Mahogany, Tyke. Alright, so since this next part takes a good while to complete, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where to take the red scale. And for that, we actually need to fly back to... I think Cherry Grove is the best way to go at it. So fly back to Cherry Grove. But a little more about shiny Pokemon. It's all dependent on their, I think, personality values. They have to be a specific number set, and it's ridiculous how many different combinations it can be. So yeah, it is ultra rare. If you see a shiny Pokemon, you best catch that thing. Where is it? All the paths up there, so I'll have to go through this way a little bit. Trying not to run into any wild Pokemon down here. And I'm so glad that I have Cut, because most of the times I just get rid of my Pokemon that has Cut. And that that metal thing sticking out of the tree might be an antenna broadcasting the radio waves. Wait, I'm going the complete wrong direction. We need to go see Mr. Pokemon. That was stupid of me. Let's fly over to... Actually, I don't know what this person's doing. I'm gonna put up a repel real quick, and let's go talk to this person. Since I do have a little bit of time to fill. What you got to say, home dog? You should try different routes sometimes. You never know what Pokemon you're gonna get. You are worthless. So let's fly back to Cherry Grove, because that's still the way we need to go. For some reason, I was thinking it was above this route. For some reason. Maybe it's because I thought, you know, that's where... screw it, whatever. There's no reason I should have gone up there. That was just me being stupid. So we need to take this red scale up to Mr. Pokemon, because he's the one that actually wants it. And I'm surprised... Oh, we have a super repel up. I was gonna say, I'm surprised we didn't run into any wild Pokemon. Oh, hey, Pink Capricorn. Get off the bike. Get off the bike, Tyke. Hey, old man. That red scale. What's that? A red Gyarados? That's rare. I want it. Tyke, would you care to trade it? I can offer this experience share I got from Professor Oak. And we have an experience share, which will explain what it is. Life is delightful. Always new discoveries to be made. Okay, he's not going to explain it. What the experience share is, it's a hold item that if you give to a Pokemon, it will gain experience even if it's not in battle, which I'm thinking about giving to Lapras, even though we just gave it the Mystic Water. But that'll probably be for the next episode. Now that we have Cut, is there anything over here? No, there's not. So let's fly back to Mahogany Town real quick, and we'll call the episode there. Shorter episode today, just because the next part is fairly long. Ooh, you can actually fly to the Lake of Rage. That's pretty cool. Directly to it. You don't have to have a layover in Mahogany Town. And I believe Lance will be standing outside of the souvenir shop. What you want, Alan? Tyke, howdy. It's Alan, how are you? My Tangela's getting stronger, exactly as I calculated. By the way, we knocked out a wild Pidgey just the other day. Studying up in advance worked. See you later. Okay. Loser. Lance is in the shop, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call the episode here, so I don't have to start the cutscene going into the next episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. Shorter episode today, sorry about that. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.